And then just for my friends tuning in on YouTube, today you need your mat space, you need a closed loop Theraband or something to suffice as one, and a chair or a step stool, something that you can really feel comfortable stepping up on. So we'll get started in about a minute. I'm gonna turn on the tunes. You guys will let me know if you need me for anything, and then we'll get it popping. We're gonna start standings today, so if you want any grounding time on your mat, it's a good time to do that now. Let's go. Body's the heart. Oh, I got a dog and a baby right when I came back. That was cute. How are your bodies today? 2 dogs. Good? Yeah? If there's anything I need to know, just type to me. Otherwise, we're actually going to start standing up and we'll get it popping. Yeah? So time to unwind. Take some time for ourselves here. So we're actually going to start standing up today. And I have my chair already set up for me here, but I'm actually going to just stand off to the side of it, yeah? And we're going to start with some full body circles. So I'm going to stand super wide, way wider than hip distance apart, yeah? And my toes and knees are turned out. So that means my glutes are firing a little bit already, and we're just finding some stability on our 2 feet in this externally rotated position. From here, I know I'm not mirrored for you, so you can either do as you see or do as I say. Either one is totally fine. Just make sure you're even on both sides. We're gonna start by dropping our right ear to our right shoulder. So go ahead, just let it fall and hang. Now we don't wanna lift the shoulder to the ear. We wanna just let the head hang heavy. Notice if you can release the jaw a little bit here, and then we're gonna start to roll down chin to chest. And we're gonna end up making a little circle. Then left ear to left shoulder. And then back looking up at the ceiling, releasing that jaw, and then we do it again from the right. Down, left, back. Again, right, down, left, back. Good. So this is base motion here. If this is all you need today, you can live your best life. Yeah. And then if you got a little bit more, we add a little bit more. So now we start to take the top body. So think your waistline and above into the motion. So you drop the right ear to right shoulder, yes, but then you crunch in that waistline. You let the arms dangle as you roll forward, chin to chest, and then dangle to the left, and try not to hold. Let those arms dangle back as you go around to the back. So really don't think too hard, yeah? Just let your body do what it wants to do. If weird things are happening with your fingers, who cares, yeah? And we're still going that same direction. Our head is circling to the left. Yeah, now we're gonna take that full body. So as you go back to the right, your arms are still heavy. You're gonna bend your knees. You're gonna go around, forward, up to the left, and then those arms go overhead as you go over and back with that chin back, looking up to the ceiling. So this is a full body circle. And if you're too turned out, you might feel a little out of balance. So go ahead and narrow that that turn out a little bit, you can narrow the stance if you need a little bit there. So really reach. Get that whole body to move. Good. This time we're going to go up and back. We're going to go down to the right and down to the floor. Take a gorgeous little plie there. Put your palms into the floor. Bend those knees. Feel a little hip stretch. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Chin to chest until you stack it all the way up. To restart, right? We're going to go the opposite direction now. So, left ear to left shoulder. Stay there for a second. Let things unwind. I know we already started working this way, but then bring chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Head back, jaw release. Just the head. So this is really just the head. Making those delicate circles around. Notice where the sticky parts come in. Yeah, if you find them, you can spend a little time there. 2 more just like that. And then on the next one, once you come back around to the left, you're gonna start to add in the top body. So just find that little arch, roll it forward, super heavy arms, to the right and back. So we're gonna be just working that top body and the head for a couple circles here. Feeling us work in every plane that we can go, yeah? 3D, around. And then on this next one, you're gonna end up going all the way, that full body circle. So as you go back and around, you go down to the left, the arms reach, you bend your knees, soak forward, go down to the right, around, arms up overhead to go around to the left. So those big, huge circles where you're taking up space. Try to keep it effortless. I know this takes a little more control, that's totally fine. Just because we're controlling something doesn't mean we need to put tension in our system, right? We can just work efficiently and get the most out of it. This is our last one, so go ahead. To the right. To the back. To the center. And then this time you come down, bend those knees nice and deep, and we're gonna keep that same bend in your knees. We're just gonna lift up the torso. So this is an external rotation, wide second position plie. In this position, I want you to think about a slight pull-up of your low belly. So just a little drop of the tail, not a tuck, not a slouch, just a little length. We pulse down, 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 down. Try to feel it underneath those legs, yeah? Pulse it down, down. Spread those toes. Feel those heels in the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, little burn, 4, 3, 2, let's go ahead, pulse it, smaller, down, 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 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low. Go ahead and bring your elbows down to the insides of your thighs. Feel that gorgeous stretch happen. You can rock it side to side. You can lift one heel and then the other, stretching out those arches. We're going to take the right hand to your right thigh. You can either have the fingers angled toward the outside of your quad or down to the floor. It's going to stretch different parts of your traps. So go ahead and experiment on your body. Yeah? You want to dip down into that right shoulder. You want to take your gaze over the left shoulder. So we're feeling a nice deep stretch through our upper body. We're feeling activation through our glutes and an inner thigh stretch. If you want to try switching the fingers, switch them. Good, and then we're going to bring that right elbow down. We're going to bring the left hand to the inner thigh. You can start fingers up or down, it's up to you. Take that gaze over the right shoulder. Feel your waistline pull up. Feel a little activation through the legs, maybe a little burn. If you want to switch the fingers, go ahead and switch the fingers. Good, and then we're going to walk our hands over to the left side. We're going to end up in a nice little lunge. Our left knee is bent, our right leg is straight, back, and we're going to feel a nice little lunge here. If you would like to go ahead and shift forward and back, feeling the quad stretch, you're absolutely welcome to do it. I'm like about to make out with my chair. That's cool, but we do want to feel that stretch happen. And then you're going to bring 2 hands down to the floor. Yeah, you're going to step your leg back, finding yourself in a nice, easy, breezy plank position. Yeah, from here, breathe. Wrap that core up and in. Cinch the corset tighter. We're going to push the hips up, melt the heels down, find a downward dog position. From here, if you'd like to bend one knee and then the other, pedaling out your feet, go for it. And then from here, we're going to exercise the shoulders a little bit here. Lift your heels up. From here, bend your elbows, crown of the head toward the floor, press it up. Bend your elbows, press. So this is a little shoulder press, yeah? Bend, press. The more you try it, the better you will get at it, I swear. It's awkward at first, but just try a couple. Bend, press. The more you use your glutes and low belly, the easier your life will be. You got 2 more here. Good. Go ahead and melt those heels down. Shift it all the way forward. Finding your plank position. Good. Bend the knees. Split them. Take a child's pose. Stretch that upper body. Good. Breathe it out there. If you need to wiggle the hips or walk the hands side to side, always an option. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and walk it all the way in. Reach back behind those heels. Feel the hips stretch. Yeah, right in the front of those quads. Feel the belly pull up and in. The chest will open just a little bit here. Yeah. And then we're going to get ourselves back to our plie for a little extra burn. So come on up. Come on back to that wide second position plie. This time biceps by your ears. Melt down as low as you can go. Stand up, squeeze your buns. Melt down as low as you can go. Stand up, squeeze your buns. So as low as you can go means the tail drops a little bit. You try to get the pelvis a little closer to the floor and then right back up. Good, we're gonna go for 4. 3. 2. We're gonna go head down and hold. Hold it here. All I want you to do is rotate to the right, center, left, center, right, try to get lower, left, last 2, right, left, good. We walk it all the way down. We walk over to the right side, finding our gorgeous lunge here. You can find a little rock and roll if you need. Full disclosure, this down dog and plank sequence is going to be a little different, so we want to pace ourselves here. You bring your hands down to the floor. You step on back, finding your gorgeous plank position. This time, squeeze your glutes. Lift that belly button up, and then we hike the hips up. Now from here, the motion is going to go like this. You're going to bend your elbows. You're going to scoop your body through. Lift up. Then from there, all you have to do is pike your hips back up. So push to the ceiling. That's the easiest part. Deep exhale. Then take an inhale. As you exhale down, slide along the floor to lift. Then push those hips up and back. You're gonna feel crazy at first, but just try. If you end up on the floor in your belly, that is the worst case scenario and you will be fine. Think of like a snake. Good. Oh my God, so good, y'all. Now just shoulders out of those ears for me. Pike those hips up. Beautiful. Nice, y'all. Good. So this should get the heart rate up a little bit here, huh? Good. You got 4 more there. 3. 2 more. Last one. Finish it all the way up. Scoop it all the way up. Give me that gorgeous down dog. Melt those heels down to the floor. Take a moment, nod the head yes. Shake it no. And then bend those knees. Walk it all the way back down. If you want a moment to shake out the wrists, by all means, go for it. We're going to be meeting, where's my phone? There we go. We're going to be meeting in a 4-point stance to open our chest, okay? So we'll get some pressure out of the shoulders a little bit. So hands are gonna come underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips. We have a little space between those knees, right? So we're not feet together, knees together. You're gonna go ahead and bring your left hand to your head, square off the box of the body. Take a gorgeous inhale, and as you do so, tap your left elbow toward your right. Then as you inhale, twist and open toward the ceiling. Good. From there, exhale, close the book. Inhale, open the book. Twist as much as you can toward that ceiling. Letting the back start to fire, the chest start to open. Nice and easy. Low belly pulls up and in for support. Good. For 3 more. 2 more. This time we're going to stay open, so come on up. Open up to the ceiling. Take that left hand away from your head and just wrap it around your waist. Try not to drop your elbow down and chill. We want to start to spin that shoulder girdle open. So we're trying to twist deeper. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back to center. Go ahead, take a cat position. Exhale. Inhale, take a cow position. Good. Find center for me. Let's go with the other side. So right hand comes to your head. Elbow nice and wide. Take an exhale. Tap that right elbow toward the left. Then inhale, twist and open toward the ceiling. Go ahead and exhale. Close. Beautiful. Inhale, open. Nice and easy, just like that. Notice which side has a little bit more or less ranges of motion, and then you want to go back and correct, yeah? We want to troubleshoot it, so we start to even ourselves out. Exhale. Inhale for 2 more. Last one, we're going to open up and stay open. We're going to take that right hand away from our head, wrap it behind our back, and help that shoulder twist open. We want to think about a little pinch underneath our armpit. Pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand right back down. Lift that belly up. Tuck those toes underneath you. Take a gorgeous inhale. And as you exhale, come on up to a little knee hover. A little sun coming underneath those kneecaps. Just enough for a little mouse could run right underneath. We're just going to hold here. 6, 5, spread those toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Split those knees as wide as your mat. Go ahead, sit back. Take a nice child's pose. Really push those hips back to your heels. Really reach those fingers away from you. It's like you're getting longer every time you breathe. Good. When you're ready, go ahead, walk it all the way up and in. That was our warm-up, y'all. We're going to get some abs now. So we do want to face our chair. And like I said before, if you do want to work out in shoes today, I'm actually going to put mine on just so it's a seamless transition for me. That's totally fine. You can do everything we're doing barefoot or in socks as well. If shoes in the house is not like a thing for you, I totally get it. So grab water, fix the pony, whatever you need. You're also going to need your band nearby, but not right away, okay? So just make sure it's within an arm's length away that you can grab and have it ready. Looks like y'all are doing good. No comments yet. Maybe just some eye rolls that I can't see. Okay, so we're gonna lay down facing our chair, and we're just gonna rest our heels on the seat of it, yeah? So go ahead, scooch yourself a little closer to that chair. And then we lay down. And I'm gonna have my booty about 6 inches away from the legs of the chair because we are gonna need a little bit of space for some stuff here. So when the heels are elevated, we do smush the grate. Yeah, so we wanna take those arms out just a little bit wider than our mat, and we'll practice that now. So what I want you to do is take an inhale, and as you inhale, leave your heels where they are. Just push your tail back so you feel a nice deep arch in your lower back. Yeah, tipping that pelvis forward. And then as you exhale, you want to push down as if you had a little grape underneath your lumbar spine, your lower back, and you want to smush that grape. I know y'all know that, but I just want to reiterate, right? Inhale, reach the tail back. Exhale, smush the grate. Now, not just this motion, I want you to pay attention to what's happening with your heels when you do the different positions. So when you push your tail back, your heels typically want to pull toward you, this way, right? And then when you tuck the tail, typically the heels want to push away. What I want you to do is, rather than pull or push with the heels, all I want you to do is go straight down into the floor, yeah? So rather than letting them come toward your butt or away from your butt, you're literally going straight down from whatever point they are on your seat, yeah? So then from that point, reach the tail back, continue pushing those heels down, and then smush the grate, continue pushing those heels down, and what's gonna happen is your hamstrings are gonna start to fire a little bit, yes? Inhale, push, exhale, smush. Let's go for 3 more. Ribs down, lower belly up, yeah? 2. Good, last one. We're gonna go ahead and find that smushed grate without lifting the glutes, right? We're gonna keep them nice and steady. Your hands are gonna go behind your head, your elbows are gonna go nice and wide. We are not pulling on the neck. We're simply supporting the head so our abs can do some work. Take an inhale, smush the grate, push those heels down into the floor. As you exhale, little crunch, elbows stay nice and wide. Inhale, reach the head back, set it down. Exhale, crunch. Yes, inhale as you lower. Exhale as you crunch. Nice deep C curve of the spine, yeah? And then if you'd like a little bit more, we can add those arms. As the head and chest is down, the arms are up. As the head and chest lift, the arms come down by your hips. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Now see if those heels are adapting just because the torso is moving. They shouldn't be, yeah? You want to correct that if that's happening. For 6. You almost want to feel like you're holding the chair in its spot. 5. 4. 3. Really exhaling into that lower belly. 2. We're gonna come on up and hold. Start to pump those arms up and down, up and down, up and down. Inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5. Right now we're pushing our heels down into that chair, which means you should feel your lower belly for your whole life working for you here. Push down like you're trying to break it, yeah? We're gonna be here for 8 and 7. Really deep inhales and exhales through the mouth, let it go. 4, 3, 2, red light, freeze. Extend your right leg toward the top of your chair and then bring it right back down. Extend your left leg toward the top of your chair and then bring it right back down. Extend your right leg out, hold. Extend your left leg out, hold. Option to turn out into a V and start to pump those arms up and down, up and down, up and down. Inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5, finishing that 100 right here, right now. If you ever need to back up, you go back where we started. You set those heels down, yeah? Yeah, it's all there for you. For 8, smush the grate the whole time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give those knees a hug. Head and chest come down, feeling a nice little burn in those abs. It's probably like in the pit of them, right? Like in the center. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and work in a little rainbow with our legs. I'm gonna support my head again. So what I want you to think with this one is that you start with that head and chest down, inhale. Exhale, little crunch up. Now when you support your head, most of us actually do the wrong thing by actually pulling on our neck. Rather than that, you want to rest your head in your hands and maybe even give it a little push. That's going to make your arms do a little bit more of the work so that the neck can relax, okay? Now we're going to step the left leg up to an active tabletop position, not just heels on that chair seat, and then the right leg is going to come to meet it. You have the option to keep the knees bent here, or you can work with straight legs, but let's take it step by step. All that's going to happen is your right leg is going to go out on the outside of your chair and then come right back up. Then the left leg is going to go out to the outside of that chair and exhale back up. What's going to want to happen when you do this is you're going to open that leg and then your body's going to want to go with it, yes? You want to feel 4 points of the box of the body. At this point, it's the lower shoulder blade and the hips on both sides pushing down. Head is supported, so you open, close. And I'm really trying to get to the legs of the chair, yeah? Open and close. Now, if this is too easy for you, I got you, trust me. Extend those legs, and you're gonna take one leg down and up, down and up. If you're bored with me, life is boring. Why did you come here? 2 legs to either side. Your range of motion is inevitably gonna be smaller, yeah? But just try to clear the ends of your chair. Yeah, the head and chest are supported here, so we're not putting unnecessary tension. With this, you can even go single leg, or you can even split the legs and do a little rainbow straddle. Either way is totally fine. You have options, but don't stop working, yes? Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Finish it all the way up. Hold those legs wherever you landed. Arms come long by your side. You pulse forward toward the legs of your chair. Pulse it forward, 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 forward. Middle of your 6-pack. Let's get it for 6. Oh, 5. I hate me for this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend those knees in. Give them a hug. Take a break for a second. Rock it side to side. We're gonna roll over to our right side. You're actually gonna stack your knees on the floor. You're gonna go ahead and bring your hands to your head. Let your chest open up this way. So we're twisted, right? Like an oblique crunch, because why? We're gonna do an oblique crunch, yeah? Take an inhale where you are. Those knees are dropped to the right. Exhale, crunch up. This is gonna be a little smaller range of motion. Focus on the left elbow staying back, but the left shoulder blade coming up. I'm using the back of my right arm, my right tricep, to help me ground down into the floor to actually get that flexion through the side of my left waistline without actually scrunching and shortening my muscles, right? We want those long, lean muscles, so we're inhaling to stretch. Exhale, think about getting longer and then activating it, yeah? For 6, if you'd like a little more, you can extend the leg, bring it in, yeah? 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse it in. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, you guys. Bring it on back. Take a moment to shake it out, shake it out. We're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of an interlude, okay? Just a little interlude. We're gonna go ahead, flip on over. Yeah, this is me. We're gonna flip on over so our head is toward our chair. Our feet are going away. Yeah, and I'm gonna give myself a little bit of space, and then I wanna hold on to the legs of the chair, yes? We can start this with bent knees, yeah? So you're gonna smush the grape, you're gonna go ahead, bring those legs up to tabletop position. Split the legs a little bit so they're at least hip distance apart. You're gonna inhale, tap your toes down to the floor. Exhale, use that chair to crunch right up and control the down. So the motion is you're exhaling to bring the legs over you and then inhaling to roll it down with control. Now, you could do this with the bent knees the whole time, or you can go straight legs, and you can even scooch away from your chair to take up more space on the mat. It's up to you. Whatever feels comfortable is fine by me. So if you're taking the straight legs, inhale, exhale up, and then roll all the way down. One vertebrae at a time to control it. Inhale, exhale over. You can tap the top of the chair. I'm literally resting my feet there for a second and then sliding them along. You'll see the point where your arms are gonna wanna take over. You're gonna end up wanting to lift the chair, to pull the chair, to move it toward you. All of these things, yes? Try to leave the arms out of it, and if you can't, go ahead and just rest your arms on the floor, palms up to the ceiling. That will help you get out of that tendency. You're gonna notice very clearly when those arms lift off the floor, yes? Take what you need. Either of those knees are bent. Exhale to a nice little ball, and then roll it down. Yeah, or you find that gorgeous leg extension, those up and overs, to really control those abs all the time, yes? Inhale, exhale. Good, we're gonna be here for 3. And then we're gonna stay this direction to finish our obliques. 2. Try to find peace every single time. Up and over on this one, roll it all the way down. control, 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 and then go ahead. We're gonna go ahead, take those knees over to the left this time. Yeah, the knees go to the left. The hands come behind the head. We find ourselves situated for our second side obliques, but you can take a moment to stretch here. Yes, feel that right side of your lower back open up. The right arm down on the floor, left arm down on the floor, so we square out the T, and then we actually crunch up. Yes? Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Take your gaze where you're going. So we don't want to be looking up at the ceiling when we crunch. That's going to strain the front of the neck. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. And remember, this little waistline, the portion of your waistline that we're targeting, those obliques, medial and lateral, we want to lengthen them to then activate them. So rather than just crunching toward your hip, you want to go up and around. So imagine you have like a little barrel, like right here in your waistline. You want to go around the barrel, not into it, yes? And if you got a little bit more in there for me, go ahead, take that right leg out. Exhale, bring it in as you crunch. Inhale as you lower, extend the leg. Exhale, crunch. Just like that. Take what you need, leave what you don't. You know, we're just happy to be moving, right? Exhale. We're gonna go for 4, 3, 2. We're gonna stay up on this one. We're gonna start some little pulses in and in. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees into your chest. Go ahead, take a moment, extend those legs up to the ceiling, flex and point. Roll through those ankles if you need a little bit, or if you'd like a happy baby moment, go ahead, grab the outsides of your feet, send the soles of the feet to the ceiling and rock yourself side to side. The goal of the happy baby exercise is to work your tailbone, your booty bone, all the way down toward that floor. So that's what you want to work on here. Breathe it out. Bring those knees into your chest, chin up. Go ahead, rock yourself forward and back, rolling like a ball for 5. Finding that float point on your sits bones. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. We flip around. We grab our band. The band is going to go around your quads. So it's around your thigh, and I would love it just above the kneecap, if you don't mind, on the meaty portion of your quads. And we're going to get into a little bridging. And again, we are working with the chair for this one. Yep, and we're going to be working a hinge bridge. So this is the one you can scoot your butt a little bit closer to the legs of the chair so that you stay up and over yourself and you get that gorgeous stretch. I also do want to come and check on you guys. You can get yourself situated for bridge work. So your heels are going to go onto the chair. They're going to be at least hip distance apart. You want to scoot your bum pretty close so that when you extend your arms long on the floor, you can have palms down or up. Your fingertips are not that far away from the legs of your chair. Does that make sense? Yeah, I like it. Perfect. Form looks great. So go ahead and smush the grate, but don't worry about your tailbone right now. That band is just above the knees by like an inch or 2, right? And we're flexing our feet. So your toes are going up to the ceiling, your heels are driving down into that chair. Take a gorgeous inhale, arms long by your side. Push those knees a little wider, and as you exhale, lift your hips up to the ceiling, no tucking the tail. This is a hinge. Good. We do want to bring the chest down a little bit though. I know we're elevated now, right? Lead with the booty. Booty first as you tap all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Good. Yeah, perfect. Really flexing those feet is going to help you put the work into those hamstrings a little more deeply. And especially my friends who are Pilates friends and we've worked on the reformer right now, or before, right now you want to think of the seat of the chair as if it were the foot bar, right? It's at about foot bar height compared to you. So remember when we're in the studio, we're on the reformer, we're not letting the chest come up to the chin, right? We need to find that long line of energy. So I want to see that gorgeous long neck of yours, the relaxed décolleté down to the floor, that's like your chest area. And I do want to see a little pressure now into that band. So Whitney especially, push into that band a little bit and hold that activation as you move and groove, yeah? Because I don't want to see the knees rolling in toward each other. Beautiful. Nice, y'all. Keep going, and then we're going to start to add on a pulse out into the band. as you lift the hips. So you'll inhale, lower, tap the booty down. Exhale, up and out. Yes? Inhale as you lower, exhale, up and out. All the way down, all the way out. You want to check out those knees. They're elevated. You can see them from here. When you push into the band, I know how it feels in my body, but how does it look? Are my knees even? Are they turned out the same amount to come back and down? We're in parallel, then we take a little baby turn out to pulse those knees wide. Yes? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna come on up and hold. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Feel those hamstrings fire. Feel the length through the lower back to really target the backs of the legs. Feel that gluteal fold. 4, 3, 2, hold. Just the knees. Pulse it out, 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 out. Pulse it out, out. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it wide. Keep that pressure going. Don't let it relax. Your right hip is going to come halfway down, right back up. Do not let those knees let go. Left hip goes halfway down, right back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale as you dip halfway down. Exhale as you lift right back up. Alternating hip dips. Even pressure in that band the whole time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it on up and hold. Just the knees, 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 knees. Just 4, 3, 2. The hips. Pulse it down, 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 down. Last 8. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it all the way up. Hold. Squeeze those glutes. Lift from underneath those hips like you got a little elf under there helping you. For 4, shoulders down, lengthen that neck. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. 2, release. Give it a little shake, a little rock and roll if you need. If you need to straighten a leg, go for it. We're going to leave the band there. We're going to leave our heels where they are. We're going to take our arms overhead on this one. So I like to extend my arms wide and then soft bend them so my shoulders can reach down to the floor. Automatically, my rib cage wants to go all the way up to the ceiling. Try to lock it down. Just let this be about the chest opening, yeah? Flex your feet. Put a little pressure in that band. If you're not protecting anything in the spine, we can articulate that spine and roll. So take an inhale. As you exhale, smush the grate. Tuck the tail. Feel those hamstrings pull. And then roll on up. You're going to feel your shoulder blades super heavy into that mat. Push down through the whole back of your hand. And then roll down one vertebrae at a time, one disc. And it's giving it space. And then release your tail at the very bottom. But do not release that band. Keep the pressure, yes? Exhale, tuck the tail. Roll it on up. Feel it like a little snake. You're going to feel the point where you can't roll up anymore without releasing your chest. You want to stop at that point and then roll down through the bottom of the rib cage, through the top of the lumbar spine, mid-lumbar and lower lumbar to then release sacrum and coccyx, tailbone, back. Exhale, roll it on up. And you really want to isolate that top body right now. You want to use your hamstrings and the backs of those legs as a way to bring yourself closer to that chair so that the top body doesn't have to do anything for you. Its job is just to open up right now. You got 2 more. This next one, we're going to roll it on up and hold. So exhale, tuck the tail. Imprint that lumbar, spine, your happy place, whatever is maintainable. Just the right knee is going to pulse into that band. So the left knee is holding steady for you. Just the right knee. See if the wiggles happen in the hips or if you can control it. 4, 3, 2, the left. Pulse it left, left, left. Control it. 4, 3, 2. Come on back to neutral. This next step is optional. Extend the leg out toward the top of your chair, bring it down. Keep pressure in that band. Extend the left leg out and bring it down. You want to feel your rib cage pushing down toward the floor. You don't really have to do much with your feet. Just do something. Point the toes, flex the toes. I don't care what you do. But that leg gets heavier when you do nothing. Yes? Last one on each side. Don't let that band walk your legs together. Bring it down. Hold for 6, 5, 4. Lengthen that lower back. 2, 1. Roll all the way down to release. At the very bottom. Nice and easy. Nothing happened. Good. Step out of the band for me real quick. Let's take a figure 4 to unwind. Take your right ankle over your left knee. Flex your foot. For right now, I'm just pushing into the chair because I want that piriformis stretch. Yeah, I want to feel it in the back of the glute, but you're more than welcome to thread the hands through to hug that left thigh into your chest. To even extend that left leg up to the ceiling, flexing and point. Rolling through that ankle. And then we'll switch sides when you're ready. So we'll unwind that right ankle. We're going to go ahead and take the left over the right knee. Make sure you are flexing the foot at this point. You want to protect that knee and all the ligaments, cartilage around it. Yeah? Take what you need, leave what you don't. You can thread your hands through to hug that right thigh. You can step away from that chair and send the leg up to the ceiling. Flexing and pointing, rolling through the ankle. Feeling some good stuff. Beautiful. Okay. Go ahead and give those knees a hug. We're going to rock ourselves right, left, right, left, right. We're going to make our way up to standing. Now is a good time. If you didn't put on shoes before and you'd like to do it now, it's a good time to do that. It's a good time to grab your water, fix your ponytail, do anything you need to do. We're going to start getting into our cardio. Yeah, so right now we are going to leave the chair where it is. We're going to be using it. Basic motions. We're going to start with jumping jacks, which we all know. And then we're doing something called bench hops, okay? We don't have actual benches in our house, at least I don't. I'll speak for myself. So we're using the chair. The bench hop, just so you know, looks like you're holding onto the sides of a gym bench. We're starting in the middle, although you would start on one side at the gym. You're gonna jump off to the right side. You're gonna jump, kick your butt, and then land on the other side of your mat. So for today, for all intents and purposes, our mat is our bench. We're jumping side to side, yes? And you'll pick up the pace when we get there. You can always take it slow. Then the last little bit of that is lunge hops, or a plank lunge that we've done before. You'll drop down, bring that right leg forward to the outside of the right hand, and then step it back. Bring the left leg forward, and then if you're going ham and you'd like to pick up the pace, you go from your lunge to an immediate switch, switch, switch. There is a stretch in there for you. Yeah, but take what you need and pace yourself, okay? We're gonna get started in jumping jacks. Just jumping jacks to start. 5, 4, and banga boys. 3, 2, let's go. Just jump it out, up, down, up, down. Tap those fingertips above your head. Work through those feet and knees as you move and groove. Good. I gotta turn this up. It's like my childhood, y'all. Nice and easy. Breathe it out. Shoulders out of your ears. Belly up and in. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Make your way to your bench. 2, 1. Get going. Up and over. Try to kick your own butt. Push out of those shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, I tripped. 2. Drop down. Find your plank position. You can just hold a plank if that's all you need. Step. Back. Step. Back. If you got it, you're going right, left, yeah? Go for it. Nice. 8, good. 7, Chris. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Take a breath. Take a break. You okay? Life is okay? I got one response. Y'all good? Okay. Good. You're getting the push already. I like it. So, I took requests on my Instagram about what y'all wanted to do. This is one of the things y'all wanted to do. We're going to be working some step-ups. So, with that chair of yours, we're not using weights today for it. Literally, all I want you to do is face your chair. You can have hands to heart center, hips, or heaven. It's up to you. You're going to step up on your chair. Up, up, down, down. That was right, left, left. Go again, left, right. You come down. Find a plank sensation. 8 mountain climbers. Yeah? Starting again. Right, left, tap, left, tap, down for 8. Yes? It's really, really nice mountain climbers. So enjoy it. Get yourself situated. We're going in 2. We're going in 1. Step up with your right, your left, down with your right, down with your left, tap. Then you go to the left, right, left. As you step down, drop down, step those legs back, push out of those shoulders. 8 mountain climbers. Yes? Beautiful. Start all over again. Keep going. Up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Run. Yes? Your own breath, your own time. But don't stop moving. Up, down, tap. Up, down, back. Run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Use your core. Just because you're inclined for your mountain climbers doesn't mean that we get to sink into the shoulder blades, yes? Push out of them. Nice and easy. You have 6. 5. In 4, we're gonna meet at the floor in a plank. 2. Go ahead, find those mountain climbers. Drop down, find your plank position. Hands and toes, please. Bend those knees. Hop your feet in. Deep squat. Lift up the chest. Tap the top of your chair. Down, hop back or step back, yes? Bend those knees. Tap, down, back. In, tap, down, back. In, tap, down, back. In. Good, keep going. If anyone's checking their phone, we're starting over. Good. Nice. For 6. Nice. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. Hold that plank on this last one. Hold. If you need to walk it down to forearms, do it. Breathe. 4. 3. 2. 1. Go ahead, push back. Downward dog. Breathe it out. Good. Bend the knees. Walk the hands to the feet. Grab that band. It's going to go over your quads again, yes? I'm going to give you a moment to bring the heart rate down. I am going to go ahead and face you just so you can see form on this one. So, you don't need to adjust anything. This is just for you, okay? Sit on the edge of your chair. Bring your hands, oh no, we start seated up. So go ahead, sit on the edge of your chair. And then we're gonna take our toes angle out. So I'm in a wide Pilates V. Yes? Lift your heels up. So now you're on the ball of your foot. Okay? The whole motion here, hands to heart, head, heaven, is to go in, push out. In, push out. Now if you don't feel anything into the outside of the glute, walk your feet closer together, and you're gonna have more emphasis on the out, okay? This is phase 1 of it, yes? If you got a little bit more in there, you're gonna push out. Your hands come behind your butt. You're gonna lift your hips up, finding an inverse plank. Set your booty down. Knees go in, out, up, down. This is gonna get your lower back a little bit. It's gonna be like a little back extension. So from the side, just so you can see the activation, yeah, you can still be going here. You're going in, out, lift your booty up, belly up and in, and then right back down. Yes, in, out, lift, lower. Good, so go ahead for 6. Five. Nice, 4. Y'all are like, can she see me or can I rest? 3, I can see you. 2, nice. Maggie, a little more turnout. Heels in, good. Come on up and hold. Knees pulse, out, 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 out. Good. 6, 5, 4. Don't let those hips drop. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. This band is going to go down to your arches. So below the heel on the arch, yes? So there's my feet. I got my bands. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of lower body here, a little bit of full body, and then we'll get into an upper body section because that was another request from y'all. So from here, we're going to go ahead and bring our hips down toward the floor. Mine won't reach because I'm not that tall. You're going to step your feet wider than hip distance apart. You need to push your knees out and put some weight in the outside of your foot. You're going to do a hip thruster. So all that's going to happen is you're going to dip your hips down, inhale, exhale, lift them up. It's a similar sensation to what you just found, a little nicer on the lower back. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Now if this is enough for you, you can breathe here, that's fine, okay? If you got a little bit more, what I'd like you to do is lift the hips up, lift your right heel, lower the heel, dip the hips. Lift the hips up, lift the left heel, lower it, dip the hips. If you got it like that, we can lower, lift at the same time. Lower, lift. You don't want to be melting into your shoulders this whole time, yes? You want to be lifting up out of them. For 4, 3, 2, come on up, hold, lift 2 heels, breathe, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, melt the heels, come on in, walk it in, walk it in, walk it in, take a breather. We're gonna come up to our hands, yeah? You're gonna have fingers either facing forward or back, it's up to you. No, not back, rather forward. I'm correcting myself here. You're gonna go ahead, push up out of those shoulders, and just walk those feet just a little in front of you. Elbows bend, press. These are tricep dips, yes? Just here for 4, no big deal. 3. I'll give you a whole break in 2. Come on up and hold. Walk it back. Sit your booty on the chair. You got one more little thing here, and then we'll be on to some more fun stuff, okay? If you need a sip of water, grab it. This next thing is going to be an inverse plank with marching. So this is abs and upper body. Now, for this one, I happen to like my hands coming to the outside of my chair, so I'm turned out a little bit for my shoulders. But for you, it really can be however comfortable you are. We're not even going to be bending our elbows, so don't stress about it, okay? All you're going to do is you're going to hold on to the chair however you're comfortable. You're going to walk your feet forward with flexed feet, yes? Give yourself a little bit of space and activate into that band, yes? You're just going to bring the right knee in, push it back. Left knee in, push it back. So the more you're using your belly here, the lighter it's going to be for you to hold yourself up. You do want to find that long line of energy from the crown of your head out your heels, so it is one line. When you bring a knee in, you're going to use your exhale. Your belly's going to give you that ammunition. You are going to feel the opposite hamstring, yes? For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bend those knees. Walk it all the way forward so we can shift forward right away. Plank position. We're going into plank jacks. Wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, wide, narrow. Push into that band. Pop those legs wide and narrow. You're only going to be here for 8 seconds. So push now. 7, 6, Lauren, drop your booty. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, walk it down. Split the knees, child's pose. Thumbs up, are you okay? Do you regret coming today? Yes, got it. Anastasia, fired. Fired. Breathe it out. If you need to stretch it out a little bit, go for it. And then we're gonna come back up. Let me remember what's next. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna get into those arms a little bit. And this will bring the heart rate down for you, so that's lovely, yes? We're gonna go ahead, take the band to our wrists. Yeah? And I'm gonna come down just so you can see me a little bit better, okay? So we're gonna elevate our elbows to our shoulder height. Our band is on our wrist, and right now my palms are facing my face. I can hit myself in the face. Elbows in line with wrists. Inhale where you are, exhale, open. Inhale, twist and close, exhale, open. So I'm bringing this under my chin. However, if you wanna go right in front of your eye line or just above your forehead, you're more than welcome to do that. It's gonna target different areas of your traps and your rhomboids. So you wanna see what you need to feel. So you can experiment opening up as long as those ears and those shoulders stay apart. I'm down for it, whatever you need. For me, I need to work on the lower area of my traps, the part that comes down between my shoulder blades. So this is why I'm staying a little lower with those elbows. And if this is too much, you take one arm at a time. Totally fine, yes? All good. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring it in. You're gonna link your thumb around the band. We've done this once before. Yeah, and again, I'm just coming down so you can see me. Link the band around your left thumb. Send that arm up to the ceiling. Grab the band with your right hand. You're gonna pull behind your head this time though. This is the difference between what we've done in the past. Bend that elbow and press. Bend, press. This is getting those lats. You wanna pull behind your head so that if the band were coming down in any direction, it would be going behind you, yes? Pull. Pull. And this should bring the heart rate down quite a bit. You should have like a little break happening here. But don't just like sit into the hip and chill, yeah? Keep yourself active. Shoulder pulling out of the ear, belly up and in. For 2, we're switching sides right away, so pull it down as you go up. Right thumb through, left hand pulls back. Behind the head. Elbow to your waistline, lifting up. So we're nice and tall. Pull. Pull. You have 10 more here. So go ahead. If those shoulders are starting to burn, soft bend the elbow. Good, for 6. Beautiful, 5, 4. I'm trying to bring my elbow to my waist. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring it down for a second to release the burn. You take a half a break while I show you. Left hand holding the band. You're gonna bring your left hand to your shoulder. You're gonna hold on to the band with your right hand. This is the hardest part of your whole day, I swear. This is gonna be a tricep kickback. You're just gonna bend and straighten your arm. So you need to anchor the band with your left hand. It's on your right shoulder. And then you push back. Beautiful. Do y'all feel it? Good. Soft bend those knees a little bit. Now, Emily, great. Chin up a little bit for me though. So we're working the shoulder blade where it needs to be with a neutral spine. Rib cage pulls in. Nice. Good. 4, 3, 2, We're gonna stay working on this right side. So go ahead, straighten it, bend it. From here, you're gonna take that band down to the ball of your right foot, okay? I'm stepping on the band, it's now an anchor. My left hand comes to my thigh. I get nice and low in my hips. So I'm in a baby squat, I'm pulling back, low row, reach. Low row, reach. So the band is gonna come to the outside of your knee. Yeah? And then back. And you're squaring off the box of the body. So we're not twisting with it. We're really targeting that rhomboid serratus area. The triceps are working here as well. So are the lats. So are your glutes, because we're in a squat, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna stay working on this side. So now that the band is on the arch, we're gonna step all the way through until it comes all the way up by your groin. Yes? It's in that crevice. This, depending on how tight your band is, may be small, or if you have a looser band, you can make this bigger, okay? All I want you to do is flip your palm to face me. First motion is forward and down. Then you're gonna go across your body and down. So, hand on the hip to make sure we stay square, forward, and then cross, yeah? This is just a little shoulder work. Forward. Now the cross is more about the arm coming across your body than the torque in the torso, yeah? You do want to leave the spine and the box of the body square. 4, you won't be here long. 3, 2, hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a little release. Bring it down, take it off like pants. Yeah? And then we're gonna get situated triceps on the other side. So we're gonna take that right arm, we're gonna anchor the band to our shoulder, and it's gonna be the left hand in that band, palm facing down. Oh, I'm sweating, my arm is slipping. Okay, so we hold on with the band, and then we push back and bend. Now I like to take the gym stance, which is a soft bend in the knees, so we're sitting in the hips, so we really get to isolate into that top body, and you don't have much to think about there. You literally can just live your best life. Notice if the hand anchoring on the shoulder means your torso is angling toward probably the camera. Resist letting that happen. Square yourself off. Pull that right hip back. Pull that right shoulder back. Good. We'll be here for 5. And then we're going to go back to that low row. But this time it will be the left side. 4, 3, 2, 1. We release it. We bring it down to the ball of our left foot. The band comes to the outside of the knee. Let's sit into our squat. Right hand on the thigh for support. Pull that elbow back behind your body. Then resist it forward. Pull it back. Resist it forward. Your gaze is up and in front of you. So we're looking at the floor, but not directly down in front of you. Yeah? Tail back. Chest up. Long spine. The band is coming to the outside of the kneecap as you move, yes? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release it, step all the way in, bring it up by your hip socket, yes? Put your left hand in, right hand to the hip, out, and then across, yeah? Out, then across. Notice if you're hiking up a shoulder, yeah? Keep those shoulders where they belong. Target that upper body, make it do the work. Remember, this isn't how big can you make it. This is what you have access to while you're maintaining your form. For 6, 5, soft bend in that elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it on down. Right away, we're getting rid of the band. We're going back to our bench hop. So we're facing our chair, hand on either side. Walk yourself to the left or right side of your mat. Get ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. We have up, 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 up. Belly pulls up and in. Upper body is worked. So you're ready. Up, Definitely doesn't need to be that fast. Don't worry about tempo. Focus on balance and coordination. Step up. Squat. Stand. Down. Squat. Stand. No dipping over. Keep that torso up. Chest up, tail out. Let's go. Nice. Watch those knees. Pretend you have that band around your quads again. Up, up, squat. Down, down, squat. Good for 6. Nice. 5. 4. Ding. 3. 2. This time when you step down, step nice and wide. We're doing our sumos, right? Nice and wide external rotation. Hands to head. Big squat. Stand up, bring your right leg around to go down. Left leg around. Then you gotta reverse the direction. Leg goes up and down. Up and down. So the circle will go out, out, in. Squat in between. Show me. Good. Remember, you don't have to clear the chair. If it's too high, step back. Just make whatever you can do to balance. Belly up and in, rib cage down. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. I think of a sumo wrestler. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish it all the way up. We flip around. Hands come to the floor. Toes to the chair. Highest plank ever. Nice and easy. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it down. Sit on back to those heels. Take a break. One more little thing. We'll move through it. You have the option to use the chair. That's the most advanced version. If the chair is too much, have your feet wide on the floor. You can even straddle the chair, and that'll be fine. But it is a plank, yes? So you're gonna come back up. This is the full. Stepping the feet wide. You're just gonna walk the right hand to the middle. Drop your heels. Find a side plank. Come on back down, regular plank. Left hand to the middle, heels drop. Finding a side plank. Yes? You will have to walk a hand to the center of the mat in order to find your balance. So there is shoulder work there. Remember, when you find your side plank, pivot your heels so you're not torquing the wrong way in the hips. So just slow it down, you're right there. Just make sure your heels drop to one side. You're literally right there. Try. You got it. There. Now squeeze inner thighs and your life will get so much easier. Inner thighs, yeah. Think of the sensation when you have to pee and you gotta hold it. Not you, everybody. For 5, 4, yes, 3. So good, y'all. 2. And 1, come on to center. Walk it down, please. Keep your knees narrow this time. Keep your knees narrow. Go ahead, sit back to your heels. Bring your forehead down to the floor right where they are. And then reach your hands back and grab your heels. Pull. So you're in a tight little rabbit ball. There you go. And you can bring the crown of the head down to the floor if you can. And release your jaw. Good. Nice, y'all. Release those heels. Roll it all the way up. We're going to come up to standing facing me so we can wind down. You're on the off ramp. Let's stretch for half a second. You alive? You with me? We still friends? Cool. All right, so we stand up. We're facing me. I'm facing you. We're going to take our right arm across our body, standing nice and wide. Shoulder down out of your jawline. Beautiful. If you want to roll out the wrist. I know we did a lot of planks today. Release that. Other arm. Stretch a moment to roll. Good, I'm gonna come down so you can see me. You're gonna bring your arms down to bring an elbow up. I'm grabbing my right elbow. Pull your shoulders down the back. Lift your belly up and then lift up out of your pelvis. Angle over to the left. So we're grabbing the right elbow and we're angling to the left. And then you're gonna start to roll it down and forward, ending up chin to chest, and then all the way up to the center. Release it. Go ahead, grab your left elbow. Take that gorgeous stretch through your lat and your tricep. And then you lift up to go over. Stretch it out. And then you're gonna start to roll it forward. Think of those circles we did at the beginning of class. Stretching everything out. Rolling it all the way up the middle. Release those arms, shake out those wrists. Clasp your hands behind your back. Pull down to your butt. Arch and lift. Good. If you're, please, I think you're still standing, so you'll be perfect where you are. Nice and wide. You're gonna hinge over, taking the hands away from the hips. Letting the arms release to the sky. We're going to bring the hands down to the hips. Release them down to the floor. Take a moment there. Grab the elbows, not the head yet. Shake it out. Good. Reach for that right leg. Give it a pull. Nice and easy. Releasing that hamstring. Walking on over to the left. Give it a pull. Lay back. Walk it to the middle. Take a bend of those knees. Chin to chest. Inhale, exhale. Slow roll up. Heavy roll up. One vertebrae at a time. We'll stack up everything. We'll roll the shoulders down the back. Flip our palms up. And give it a clap. You guys did it. That was brutal. Nice job, y'all. You can unmute yourself. Checking in, let me turn down soup real quick. There we go, we turned into Pilates gangstas. How are you? Did it feel good or a little rough?
It was great.
Okay, I got one good. Chris was like, meh. Yeah, I feel you on that.
Lighting up
The booty too.
Whatchamacallits, the bridging on the chair.
Hamstrings?
Yeah, really hard.
Oh, we're going to have a fun rear awakening when we get back into that studio, huh? I feel you. I feel you. You guys, awesome job. I'll post this again up on YouTube as usual. Also, hold on, let me stop that recording because I have secrets for you guys. One sec.